Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, my dear students, I once again welcome you to Sri Chandra's distance learning program. We were learning the topic Al-Murakkabu Al-Idafi. Okay, this is our first lesson from section grammar. Today we will solve, in our yesterday's class, we have solved first exercise, that is Uktub al-Juz'ain min al-Murakkabil Idafi bil Amsilati. Write the two parts of possessive phrase with examples. This exercise we have done in our yesterday's class. And second question, Ayyinil Murakkab al-Idafi, identify possessive phrase. These two exercises we have done in our yesterday's class. Today what we will do, we will solve exercise number 3 and exercise number 5. These two exercises are also very important according to the examination point of view. What is exercise number 3? Exercise number 3 is fill in the blanks with suitable words. Okay, he will give you a blank, one word, you have to complete that word with the given words. Okay, this is our lesson number 1. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, I begin in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Okay, this is over. Now we will solve exercise number 3 today. Okay, inshallah I will send you the notes of exercise 1, 2 and 3, what we will do in today's class. Those notes I will send into your Google Drive as well. Try to take the notes from the board as well, because there is a difference between the notes of the material and which we are explaining on the board. Okay, what is exercise number 3? As I said before, exercise number 3 is Imla'il faragha bil kalimatil munasiba. Fill in the blanks with suitable words. This is our exercise which we will solve today. Okay, exercise number 3. Let me write from this side. Exercise number 3. What he is asking? He is asking you to fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks with suitable words. Okay, this is a compulsory exercise in your paper, means IP, final paper. What I am talking about, the final paper. Fill in the blanks with suitable words given. He will give you the words below the blanks. We have to choose from those words. For we have A, Kitabu dash. Kitabu dash. Now we have to fill this blank with the given suitable words. He will give you suitable words underneath the blanks. I will write those words. Later we will solve the exercise. Then B, ismu dash. C, launu dash. C, then D, E, F. F is not there. Only up to E are blanks are there. D is dash al-qalam. Dash al-qalam. Then hadiqa, hadiqatu dash. These are 5 blanks, 5 options are given. Option number 1, al-haywanat. Al-haywanat. Okay. Option number 2, saman. Option number 3, az-zahru. Option number 4, al-kitabu. And option number 5, al-waladu. These are 5 options given which we have to choose in the blanks. Kitabu dash. What is suitable word? Kitabu dash. What is the suitable word here? The most suitable word is al-waladi. Kitabul waladi, it is a noun phrase, book of the boy or boy's book. So we will take al-waladi as the blank number A. In the A blank we will write al-waladi. Okay, Kitabul waladi, the book of the boy. Instead of saying 2 times the book of the boy, we say the book of boy or book of the boy. We drop 1 the, okay, to beautify it. Book of the boy. Then ismu dash. Ismu, what is the most suitable word here? Here we can see Ismul Kitabi, name of the book. Ismul Kitabi is suitable here. Ismul Kitabi, name of the book. Then laun means color, az-zahru means flower. So we will take the blank number C as az-zahru. Launu zahri. Launu zahri, color of the flower. Color of the flower. Now remaining 2. Samanul qalami. Saman is here. Samanul qalami. Saman means price, rate. Okay, Samanul qalami, rate or price of the pen. Hadiqatu al-haywanat. 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 Noon is missing here. Let me write the noon also. Al-haywanat. Okay. Hadiqatul haywanat means the garden of animals. Instead, the garden of animals is not a correct translation. It is a compound noun. It is a compound noun. Actually, this means zoo park, zoological garden. Okay. Zoology is a science which deals with the animals. So we translate haywanat as zoological garden. Hadiqa means garden. This is the exercise number 3. Take it down. Take the snapshot. Then we will proceed towards the exercise number 4. Take the screenshot. Taken? Shall I rub the board? Okay. I am rubbing the board. Then we will solve exercise number 4. After taking the screenshot, you may copy it down in your notebooks. Do not try to write now itself, because you write a bit slow. So you cannot cope up with the class. That is the reason I advise you to take the screenshot and later copy it down in your notebook. What is exercise number 4? Exercise number 4 is, he is asking you to make or form possessive form, means here ij'alil murakkab al idafi bil asma'i taliya, form the possessive phrase, with the given words, with the given nouns, Okay, possessive phrase is a noun phrase. So he will give us, for example, we have Ar-Rasul, he has given. Then one more word, Allah is given. From these two words, we have to make possessive phrase. How we could make the possessive phrase? We can make this two nouns in a possessive relation in such a way that Rasulullahi, we will drop alif lam from the Rasul. Answer would be Rasulullahi, Prophet of Allah. Got it? Rasulullahi. Are you able to see the board clearly? It is very easy exercise. He will give you two nouns, then make a possessive phrase, suitable possessive phrase, Rasulullah, the Prophet of Allah. Then B, he has given Al-Muslim, the Muslim, and other word is Jawab. Jawab means answer. Okay, Jawab. Al-Muslimu, Jawab. So how could we make the possessive phrase from these two words? We can make it. We can take Jawab as Muzaf, Jawabu, and Muslim as it is Al-Muslim, Jawabu Al-Muslim. The answer of Muslim. Okay, Jawabul Muslim, the answer of Muslim. Then one more, he has given At-Tajir, At-Tajiru, then other noun is Bayt, Baytun. How could we make the possessive phrase from these two words? Okay, Baytut Tajiri, the house of trader. So we will take Bayt as Muzaf, Baytu, At-Tajiri as Muzafu Ilayhi. Both the nouns together known as Al-Murakkab Al-Idafi. Okay. Now see D, E. Next word is Al-Mudir Al-Kulliyati. Al-Mudir, principal, Al-Kulliya, college. Al-Kulliyatu. From these two words, we have to make a possessive phrase. How could we make? Here, principal and college. So we can easily understand that the college principal, the principal of college, the college principal. So how could we write this? We take the Al-Mudir as Muzaf, Mudir. We take Al-Mudir as Muzaf, Mudiru, Al-Kulliya as it is. It will become Mudirul Kulliyati, the principal of college or college principal. Got it? Next, last one. Hamid Jawwal. Hamid is given, other noun is Jawwal. What is the meaning of Jawwal? Jawwalun means mobile. which you are carrying in your hand. Hamidun Jawwalun. Jawwalun means mobile. Javun, actually Javun means air, because the mobile catches the signals from the air. That is the reason it is called as Jawwalun, mobile phone. The other word for mobile is palm top. Palm top means we keep the phone mobile on our palm. Okay, that is the reason it is also called as palm top. As you know about the laptop. Laptop means we keep the set in our lap. That is why it is called as laptop. We have another type of computer, that is desktop. Desk means table, and top means we keep on the table. So we can understand that is a desktop. Okay. Here, come back to the lesson. Hamidun Jawwalun. Hamid and mobile. How could we make the possessive phrase Jawwalu Hamidin? The answer is Jawwalu Hamidin. The mobile of Hamid. Hamid's mobile. Okay. Take it down. Take the screenshot. Taken? Okay. We have to solve one more exercise. I am rubbing the board. Next. Try to understand this topic thoroughly, because from this lesson nearly 12 marks paper will be prepared in the final exam. Okay. Now we are proceeding towards our exercise number 5. He will ask you to correct the following sentences. Correct the following sentences. There will be a minor error in the sentence, that we have to find out the error and rewrite the sentence as in its correct form. Correct the following sentences. This is a compulsory exercise which will be asked in your exam in 5 mark section. Okay. Now he will give you a sentence. For example, here he has given Hadihi qalamul mudarris. Hadihi qalam al mudarris. In this sentence, error is there, a mistake is there. We have to find out that mistake and we have to rewrite the same sentence by correcting the mistake. Okay, correct the following sentences. We have to find out the mistake where it is there, then we have to correct it, then we have to rewrite the whole sentence, not the word which has the error. Okay, we have to write the whole sentence. Here, Hadihi qalamul mudarris. This is pen of the teacher. This is the pen of the teacher. So here, as you know that Hadihi is a ismul isharati. Hadihi is a demonstrative pronoun. And you know that when we use Hadihi, Hadihi means this. Okay. And here we have one more demonstrative pronoun, that is hada, that also means this. But the difference in between them is hadihi is used for female gender and hada is used for male gender. So what is the musharun ilayhi? This is ismul isharati. This is demonstrative pronoun which is indicating towards the something. So this demonstrative pronoun is hadihi. It is a feminine gender. This demonstrative pronoun hadihi is used for female gender, but here he has given qalam. Qalam is a male gender, masculine gender, because qalam does not has any sign of feminine gender from amongst his three signs: round ta, alif hamza, and alif maksura. From these three signs, none of the signs appears over there. So halam is masculine gender. So which ismul isharati we will use here? We will use hada ismul isharati here. Okay, so hadihi is incorrect. So we are correcting it as hada. Hada, the same sentence. Qalamul mudarris. Okay, hada qalamul mudarris. To get the attention of the examiner, which word you have corrected, we will underline the word which we have corrected. We are underlining hada. It means we have corrected the word hada. It was given hadihi. Hada is corrected, then the remaining sentence we will write hada qalamul mudarris. This is pen of the teacher. Got it? Now, next sentence B. Hada sa'atu Hamid. Hamidi. Hada sa'atu Hamid. This is also has the same pattern which we have solved in the first case. The same case is here. What we have to do, what he is giving here, he is giving hada. Hada sa'atu Hamidin. Hada is a demonstrative pronoun. Hada is a demonstrative pronoun which is used for here, since you pay attention here. See, hada and hazihi. We have two demonstrative pronoun, near, which indicates near object. This, both the words give the meaning this, but here the difference in between them is hada is used for male gender and hazihi is used for female gender. Here we have to analyze, we have to observe that sa'atun is a female gender. Sa'atun is a female gender, so we can't use hada to a female gender because hada is used for male gender. Hada is used for male gender, that is the reason we have to change this hada with hadihi. Why? Because hadihi is used for female gender, so the sentence becomes correct. Hadihi sa'atu Hamid. Sa'atu is muannas, sa'atu is female gender. We use female demonstrative pronoun to indicate sa'a, to indicate this musharun ilayhi. So answer would be, instead of haza, we will replace haza with hadihi. Hazihi. Sa'atu Hamid we will write as it is. Sa'atu Hamid is as it is. Which word we have corrected? We have corrected the word hada with hazihi. So what we will do? We want to grab the attention of the examiners. So we will underline it. Okay. Hadihi. This indicates that we have corrected the word hadihi and we are writing Sa'atu Hamid. Hadihi Sa'atu Hamid. Need not to give the translation in the exam. Just for understanding, I am giving you the translation. This is Hamid's watch. This is Hamid's watch. Got it? Shall I rub it? Take it down. As you know, the feminine signs are three: ta'un mudawwira, ta'un marbutatun, alifun mamdudatun, and alifun maqsuratun. These three signs are feminine signs. If any of the three signs is appeared at the end of the word, that word would be considered as female gender. So we will use female demonstrative pronoun for the same word. Take the screenshot, I will rub the board and I will give you two more sentences. Got it? Okay, here we will go. These two are the same pattern. These sentences which we have solved has the same pattern. We have changed the demonstrative pronoun. The second pattern is he will give you incorrect possessive phrase. Kaifa al-mudir al-kulliya. Okay. Kaifa mudiru al-kulliyati. The meaning would be, how is the college's principal? How is college principal? The meaning is this. But here we can observe that al-mudiru al-kulliyati is given, whereas we know the rules of mudaf that mudaf does not contain alif lam in the beginning. Okay, this we have to find out. So we will write the answer as kaifa would be the same. Instead of al-mudir, we write mudir. Kaifa mudirul kulliyati. Kulliyati would be the same. What we are correcting? We are correcting al-mudir. That is the reason we are underlining it. Mudiru. Kaifa mudirul kulliyati. How is the college principal? How is the college principal? Then last one, B. After this one, we will close this lesson here. Al-khalam, al-walad, fil jab. Okay. Now you can observe that al-khalam and al-walad. So actually it is the pen of the boy is in the pocket. So al-khalam, al-waladi, we know the rule that mudaf does not have alif lam in the beginning. So we will drop this alif lam from the beginning and rewrite the sentence as it is. Instead of al-khalam, we write khalam, al-walad, fi al-jab. That's all. End of first lesson from section grammar. This is the end of lesson 1 from section grammar. Inshallah, in our next class, we will start another lesson. Okay? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.